Alright, we're back. Yo, and welcome back to Talesofark. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Mabinogi Stellar Reunion with part 2 of Astrology. Oh, you're back, and are those lovely materials all for me? You're a real champ, sticking it all out all that time gathering things with Neal. Wait, you make it sound like teaming up with me was sort of a burden. Oh, so everything worked out totally fine, Ursula. That's great to hear. I figured Neal would just start fishing, zone out to anything else, and you have to find the rest of the stuff on your own. That's absolutely not how it went. I put in a lot of effort fishing all of those star reflections, you know? So in other words, you admit you caught all these stars reflection yourself. Suspicious. Well, that's cute how they bicker. That's not because I was engrossed in fishing or whatever you're thinking. Well, she knows her brother well. It was more than that. Since Ursula just learned the basics of constellation casting not long ago, I figured it would be most efficient if someone with more experience handle it. Aha, so you basically did just zero in on fishing and leave Ursula to gather pretty much everything else. Guilty as charged. Are you really going to zing me after I volunteered to help you gather all these materials out of the goodness of my heart? Of course, I'm grateful you helped. I'm just opposing principle to letting you cover up the fact that you turned my noble request into an expedition to indulge your fishing habit. Intervene to calm them both down. I let Delaney needling get to me again. Ep, what am I doing just staying around? You two rolled up your sleeve and brought me everything I asked for, so for now it's time for me to get to work. I'm going to put my knowledge of stellar handcraft to use to create a friend for the girl, made from the materials you gather from across the land and animated by the energy of the stars. This would be a good opportunity to teach you about stellar handicraft too. Stellar handicraft? Yes, indeedy. Stellar handicraft is basically the skill we Astrologer use to harness the energy of the stars and put it work, creating the sort of items we use from day to day. Now you probably watch me and think, wow, she makes it look easy, but creating something imbued with energy of the stars is actually really difficult. That's why we usually use the Fate Spinner as a sort of intermediate, helping us simplify the process. That's the reason pretty much all our stellar handicraft work is done here in Stellar Citadel. This is the method we use to create most of the implements and tools we use in our astrology. So I think once you get the hang of it, you come to realize how useful it is. So how about it? Ready to give it a spin? You've shown plenty of talent already. Time to take this next step in your astrology education. Since this is your first time, let's start nice and slow. We'll be making a tin of constellation bait, which is what we use for constellation casting. You don't need any special tool for stellar handicraft, but keep in mind that you need to access the Fate Spinner in order to use the skill. Delaney has given you everything you need to create a tin of constellation bait. Use the stellar handicraft skill while standing near the Fate Spinner to harness the energy of the stars. Novice Fate Astrologer. Alright. So she said I have to talk to... Yeah, I got rank thing, crafting, fishing. Will I ever use fishing? Probably not. Oh, here it is. Get rid of catering. So I'll just plop all this. Huh, sounds easy enough. How many do you make? Do you just make one? Oh, you make 99. There you go. Using the stellar handicraft skill with no biggie for someone like you, right? All the knowledge that accumulate in the Fate Spinner over the ages is able to really speed up the crafting process, even for experienced astrologers. Making the things you need shouldn't be too difficult. You just need to bring the materials. The sort of thing we make with stellar handicraft usually serves to help us use our astrology skill more effectively. So you should try making a lot of different things and see what brings the best value for you. The thing you create with stellar handicraft will all be recorded in the production log, so you can always look up there to see what you made before and what you haven't. Okay, I think your blunt force explanation got through to them, Delaney. Now how about we finally start on the friend you want to make for the girl? Right, once we shape all these materials collected from across Aaron and invest them with power stars, I think we have the companions anyone would be glad to call a friend. Okay, time to put the Fate Spinner to use. Really gives me another meaning to the idea of making a new friend, huh? As the Fate Spanner turns, Delaney weaves his power into the material. First, I'll use plenty of this soft wood so it feels nice and cozy when you hug it. Then I'll add some berries and these bundles of flowers so it'll have the vibrance and freshness of the earth. That should help them really be the source of comfort and peace. Oh, and since this companion will be with the girl for a long time, seems like a good idea to make it strong. As Delaney gestures, you see a form begins to take shape. Wow. Wow. That looks so good. Honestly, I was expecting it to be like a teddy bear with berry eyes and the wool and stuff. This was way more than what I thought. It's kind of cool watching her work. Well, through images, the graphics. I made a friend who's soft and fragrant, but it's got enough stellar energy to make sure it's no pushover. Great work, if I say so myself. Why does it look like a sheep? Well, when I heard the girl's wish, the first thing I felt was that I wish I could give her a big hug. But since I can't really give anyone a hug, I figured the next best thing would be to make a friend who's really high on huggability. Hey, let's go. Maybe you can make Realta 4. Out of all the creatures I saw in Aaron, sheets were the warmest and coziest, so naturally, that's what I thought of. Come to think of it, the first time I saw a real shape, I thought of Neal. Hehe. His hair, huh? Doesn't their software remind you of his fluffy hair? Wait, are you comparing me to an animal? You know that's not what I meant. Why were you embarrassed because it might be true? Can we just not talk about this? Let's go and deliver your sheep thing to the girl. All in good time, dear brother. Before we do that, there's another time on our astrology skill I want to teach Ursula. In fact, this will be the first time I've shown anyone besides you how to do it. Wait, are you talking about astro imaging? But that's not a time on their astrology skill. It's something you made up as a hobby when you're bored. Skill doesn't have to be all about practicality to be helpful, right? Besides, I want to share the fun of my favorite hobby with Ursula. I guess it really doesn't matter. In the end, it's all up to Ursula what they do with the skill like that. Right now that's settled, Ursula. There's a place we need to go before I can teach you about astral imaging. We need to head straight there from the Citadel, so let me know when you're ready. Excited to travel. Talk to her again to begin. Ready to head out, Ursula? Then let's go. Wait, where are we going? See, there's this place I've been wanting to visit, and I didn't feel brave enough to go there with just Neal. But knowing you be coming along gives me all the courage I need. I have a bad feeling about this. He said the thing. Come on, Ursula, take my hand. Take Delaney's hand. Reaching out to grasp Delaney's intangible hand, you feel a warm sensation tugging at you, pulling you along. Whew. We just came back to Imei-Maka. Oh hey, it's Anya, I believe, from Spy Family. I should have known that we end up here. Are you feeling okay? It feels odd, but since we finished the pilgrimage, it hasn't been as hard to be in crowded place. I think I can't figure out what changed. Maybe it's because I know for sure that the stars are watching over us now. But it doesn't weigh on me like it used to. I can pass by people, see the possibility that surrounds them with a more hopeful heart. Glad to hear it. It's been a big change in my life, but I still wasn't quite prepared to visit such a big city. Heh. Well, Ursula, since you're here, I'm sure it'll be okay. In fact, it'll be a good test. And hey, if we're somewhat busy, I can even teach you about astro imaging if you want, that is. Where are you going? Heard there's a famous restaurant in the Imei-Maka. Chef is supposed to be incredible. Have you been there before? I've never been to a fancy restaurant in a big city, so I want to go with you. Well, okay, I have to do it sooner or later, right? So it might as well be now. Neal and Dylan walks into town wearing twin expressions of anticipation. Though Neal is tinged with nerves, with Dylan it's with excitement. Oh, we're here. Oh, that dude has a cool haircut. Has a bun too. Ooh. When will I get one of those fancy haircuts? Maybe someday. Wow, so this is the famous Loch Leos. I wanted to come here ever since I heard these stories about a beautiful lakeside restaurant where you can enjoy delicious dish served up by a highly regarded chef. Can you imagine being good at cooking and that your meal can make people happy? That's amazing. I get that you're excited, but you haven't forgotten the reason we're here, have you? You're all fired up to teach Ursula and astral imaging. Of course not. Now, if you direct your attention this way, Ursula, I'm going to teach you to use the skill to capture the image of this master chef hard at work. What do you mean, like? Oh, is that like a picture? I developed the astral imaging skill to record and capture a single moment in the life of a living being. Okay. My people have the ability to record thoughts and moments in memory thread, so I use that same concept as the base. The more of the world I saw, the more I come across people and moments I want to remember. Even though I might not have gotten a chance to really meet them, it's my way of building memories of remembering happy moments. That's why I wanted to teach you how to do it too. I figure you might want to capture the moments and people who make a big impression on you. Damn it! Where was the skill while I was doing G chapter 1, 2, and 3? I would have loved that. Could capture all this more with Erwin, Odwin, his brother. Well, to be fair, his brother only had like, well, 2 scenes, honestly. Who else? Who else made an impact? Raori, Morgan, the gods. That would have been cool. One of the nice things is the memories you capture with the astral imaging aren't just pictures from some imaginary album. You can use them on your astrology card too. You remember everything you learned about cards from the Hand of Destiny and Fate for Toad skill, right? The design on the cards in the deck we use for astrology can actually be customized with the picture you take using astral imaging. On top of that, I even developed a skill that helps you decorate with all the moments you save with astral imaging. Ahem, ahem. I don't think I've seen you around. Have you come to sample the fine cuisine of my restaurant? The star attraction here in the main Maka? Since you came from out of town, you deserve the chance to enjoy some proper cooking. Let's see, I just received a shipment of fresh meat today, so if we're going to recommend one dish, I say you can't go wrong with the T-bone steak. Chef must have noticed we were watching him. Perhaps I spoke in haste. The best meal depends on who's eating. After all, even a massively grilled T-bone wouldn't have the same appeal to every diner. I mean, it's not that when people think of me, they always tend to think of savory dish first, but I do make sweet every now and then. Just keep my pastier skills sharp. From the looks of it, you travel quite a distance to get here. Such a culinary pilgrimage deserves to be rewarded, I say. I'd like you to have this dessert made fresh today. I hope you enjoy it and that the taste will be a fond memory of both Ime Maka and Los Leos. Wow, a dessert made by a professional chef? What do you think it'll be? Come on, Neal, hurry up and take it before he changes his mind. I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding here, but I suppose this offer is too sweet to refuse. Hey. Neal, sporting his usual awkward smile, accepts the dessert from Gordon. Whoa, look at the pudding, so smooth, so bouncy. I bet it tastes like happiness in your mouth. Oh, that reminds me, it just so happens that there's another skill I wanted to teach you. This one I call astral imprinting. It allows you to take any of those moments in time you capture with astral imaging and use them for decoration. Once you learn the ins and outs of astral imprinting, you can even use it to take the appearance of any items you own and turn them into stickers. And we all know there's no such thing as too many stickers. A sticker bomb. Just like the side of my PC. You can use the stickers you make on all the pictures you capture with astral imaging to decorate them to your heart content. Here, look at this. If we take that pudding Neal got, we can use astral imprinting like so. Then a gesture animately, prompting the vigorous something. Oh wow, that really changed it. For that, ready for the scrapbook, I present Delaney's super sweet happy pudding. Pudding jelly slime. You got a lot going on here. Well, we got to meet a famous chef, so I wanted to make sure I remember today. And to remember what we ordered, I stuck the pudding on there, along with a couple of other delicious dessert. Well, what do you think, Ursula? Now that you've seen the potential of astral imaging and astral imprinting, don't they look fun? You can really let your inner designer run wild. I'm not creative. It's not just the image you can customize either. You can change the size, orientation on the sticker, and frame it all the cute borders. There's no shame in embellishing your memories, people always say. Best memories grow sweeter with time, right? Okay, I have to ask about the slimes. Oh, the slime sticker? Well, you know, I was going for a dessert theme. Pudding are soft, jellies have a bit of chewiness to them, and slime is bouncy. They all kind of look similar, so I figured slime was a delicious dessert just like pudding. Is that not right? You're looking at me like it's not. I didn't expect you to notice, but you got a sharp eye. Delena can see food, but she can't really eat it. That means the way she thinks about food is based on her perception, more than the reality. I can't believe it. All this time and you never told me slime wasn't a dessert? With a vibrant color and bouncy texture, seems like such a happy dessert, where everyone would smile and dip their spoons into the big slime bowl. Oh, it's actually the opposite, actually. You can make all the items you need to use astral imaging and astral imprinting with the Stellar Handicraft skill, as long as you're near the Fate Spinner. As you get more used to Stellar Handicraft, you will naturally learn how to make more things. So it's a good idea to try making all sort of different items. You never know when something might come in handy. Well, I think that's probably enough about astral imaging and astral imprinting for now, so why don't we continue to where we're going? You can let all the information seep in on the way there. The place we're headed is still a little way out there, so let me know when you're ready to be off. Alright. Cup of overflowing emotion. I'll probably call that astral sticker kit. Well, probably call that a video, but anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.